Hi friends, welcome to Ahilu Arts channel. I am your host Uma. First of all, I would like to apologize for the long break in our videos because unfortunately I have to be in India due to visa problems and I have returned last week only. So I sincerely apologize because I miss you guys. I miss you our crochet videos and new tutorials to try on. I'm extremely sorry. So saying that, we are going to start our Halloween crochet. You might check our channel for Halloween crochet. Last year we have done something like ghost and some videos. In this video we are going to do a very simple yet very spooky handcuff. See, this is just a simple handcuff. I have used nothing but single crochet and double crochet. See, if you don't have any costumes or if you wish your costume should be very simple, you just make one of these and you are good to go. Okay, so I just let you know how to do this. This is very simple. It won't take around like more than 15 minutes, if I may say so. Okay, let's start doing this. Okay, for this you have to have a pumpkin. You can do it any color, but as always Halloween goes with orange and black, so I'm having orange and I'm using red heart super saver, so I'm using 5mm hook. Okay, for eyes I'm using Caron Simple Soft, which is a thin yarn, because I don't want these eyes to be much bigger, so that because the cuff itself will be little in size, right? So I am using thinner yarn and I am using 4mm hook. If you want, you can always go with the 3mm or 5mm hook, as long as which suits to your cuff size. Okay, so let's starting doing this. See, this is a regular height, regular length you can do. I have done 15 stitches for this with using 5mm hook. Remember, your not only your yarn decides the size but also the hook. Okay, so with using 5mm hook I have done 15 stitches and you can see the length. Let me zoom out so that you can see it a bit well. Okay, this is my normal height. I'm going to do this same size only. Okay, so you can do as many stitches as you want. Okay, so starting our slip knot. So in order to have 15 stitches, how many chain we have to do? N plus 1, that is 15 plus 1, 16 chain we have to do. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. Right, I have done 16 stitches, 16 chains. So now I'll be having 15 single crochet. So as we always do, we'll be working in the spine of the chain, not in the front part, so that we'll be having a good finishing both the sides. Okay, so see here, you will be having a V-shaped stitch here. Oh, it's glaring. Just a moment please. I hope this is fine. See, we have a V-shaped stitch here. At the back of the chain we'll have a spine like structure. In that spine only we are going to work our single crochet. So leave this is not a chain, this is always a loop which is in your hook. So leave the first chain, work in the second chain, a single crochet and single crochets across the chain. So we'll have 15 single crochet. Right, so I'll meet you at the end of the chain and we'll start the next round. Okay, see, I have completed my 15 single crochet. You can see, since we have worked in the spine, I have the perfect finishing in the back side of the stitch also. Right, so now we are going to start the second round. Before starting the second round, make sure you have this tail end in the top so that it will be weaved in the second row. Okay, now what we are going to do is I have done just a row of single crochet and row of double crochet. If you can see, you can very well see that double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, single crochet. Why I have done this very simple, because I'll have to attach the eyes as well as I have to do the mouth. So in order to have this, it will be better if we have a closed finishing in the cuff. Okay, then only there will be no any there will not be any unwanted opening, which will be difficult for us to stitch the eyes and the mouth. Okay, that's why I have not tried any V-stitch or crisscross stitch, anything I have not tried. I just do a row of single crochet and a row of double crochet. If you want, you can do all single crochet or all double crochet, half double crochet also you can do, but I just love the finishing like this. So I have done one row of single crochet, one row of double crochet in the back loop only. Always I have worked throughout the back loop. Okay, so now in order to work in the double crochet, what we have to do, every time chain 2. This is not count as a double crochet, because why I have not chained 3 and do double crochet next in the next stitch, because I want a close finishing. Okay, whenever I do a chain 3, I'll show you the difference. If I do a chain 3, okay, and do a double crochet in the next stitch, considering this chain 3 as my first double crochet, see, there's a gap in between this. Okay, if you are doing a border also, it would be increasing the gap. Okay, that's why in this alone I have not done chain 3 and take it as a double crochet. I have done only chain 2, okay, which is not a double crochet. So we have to work a double crochet in the first chain itself, where we have the chain 2. Okay, I hope you understand. Since to avoid much bigger gaps, I have done only chain 2 and have done a double crochet in the same stitch, but in the back loop. Okay, so again I'm doing a double crochet in the next stitch and all the stitches across. Okay, so finally I'll be having 15 double crochets, not counting the chain 2. Okay, chain 2 is just to increase the height of the row, not to count as a double crochet. Okay, so this is how I'll be working each row a single crochet. But while working for a single crochet, you need not to worry about the chain, because anyway you will be doing only one chain and you will be working in the first stitch itself. Like the same way we are doing 2 chains for the double crochet and working in all the stitches. Okay, so why am I doing this on camera for all the stitches? Because I just wanted you to know how we end up only 15 stitches, not a 16 stitches with the chain. Okay, here is a quick tip. If you do only in the back loop in the last stitch, anyway you will be having a much gap, because this will be a little bit of a loose stitch. So in the last stitch alone, I will not be working in only one loop, I will be working in both the loops. See, okay, this makes my stitch a little bit tighter. Okay, so now if we count the stitches, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. I have not counted my chain 2. Okay, this will be buried inside the stitches. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is a row of single crochet. As I already told, you can always do a full round of double crochets, that's up to you. But why I have done a row of single crochet after double crochet is because in that case all my double crochet row will be the will be on the wrong side of my single crochet. So I just wanted to say is, see, all my double crochets right side is here, all the wrong side is inside, because whenever I am doing a single crochet, this my loop is going to the other end. So when I work for the double crochet, again I will be working in the right side of the previous row, right? So why? Because see, this is my wrong side, this is my right side. So when I work a single crochet row, now I'll be after completing the single crochet, I'll be in this end, so that when I turn my work, all my double crochets will fall in the right side only. So it will be a good finishing, right? You can see, right, all the double crochets are in the right side. Okay, so this is why I have done a single crochet row after double crochet. Sorry if I explained it too elaborate, because I just wanted everyone to understand. Even though people know how to crochet and find this as a simple pattern, I have to make sure that even beginners should also understand this. That's why I'm explaining each and every detail in detail. Okay, so I'll be working a single crochet all the way across. So I'll be stopping, and once I have 15 stitches, I will not be working in the chain 2 right here. Okay, I'll stop in the 15th stitch only. I'll be working in only one loop. In the last stitch only, I'll be working in 2 loops. Okay, so this is how I'm going to continue according to my hand width. Okay, so once it is done, I'll show you how to join, sew the ends, and how to make the eyes and mouth. See, I have done only the single crochet till the stitch not in the chain 2. Now if I count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15, I have only 15 stitches. Okay, so make sure after every row, even though you are confident enough, make sure you have only 15 stitches after each row. Okay, so now if I turn my work, chain 2, see, I'll be working in my right side of the double crochet row. This is my wrong side, right? So chain 2, work as double crochet in the same stitch, because the chain 2 is not a double crochet. Now continue as such. So this is a simple pattern you can do. You have to repeat the same 2 rows again and again until you got the desired length, and once it is done, you can sew the ends. Why we have worked in the spine of the chain? Because while sewing, it will be easy for us to sew in the V, because see, there will be no gap in between while sewing. You can't just see the sewed end as such, because it gives the perfect finishing. Okay, that's why every time you have to work in the spine of the chain, and you'll have a good finishing. Okay, so I'm going to continue till the end, and I'll show you how to continue sewing the ends and the making the eyes. Okay, so continue one double crochet row, one single crochet row, again and again, right? See, I have completed my desired size of the cuff. Now I have left some long tail before I fasten off my hook. So with this long tail only, we are going to sew the ends together. Okay, I have done like 7 rows of double crochet and single crochet, but I have completed with the single crochet, so that both the sides you will have single crochet, which will be easy for us to sew the ends. Okay, now take the yarn needle, make sure you are folding the cuff with the right side of the double crochet if you have done one single crochet and one double crochet. Okay, so that your right side will be in the outer end. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, you can always stitch with both the V's in both the stitches here. Okay, it'll be good, but what I'm going to do is I'll be stitching only in one strands, that is back loop of the front end and the front loop of the back end, you can see. So that since I have crochet only one end of throat, so I just wanted this also with the one string. Okay, so instead of taking these two strands and these two strands for sewing them, I am just taking only one, which is near to each other. Okay, so this is as simple as that. You can just sew them up till the end. When you reach the end, make sure you have tightened your stitch, as well as if you have any tail end remaining, don't cut it in the end. You can just insert into the back loops. Okay, so that in that way it will be more secured. Okay, that's how it's done. See, by this way the stitches are so close so that it does not seem like we have sewed it here. Okay, that's why I have done only in the back loops. So after sewing this, I'll let you know how to do the eyes and mouth. Okay, see, I have sewed up all the ends, and with the tail end remaining, I am not fastening it off here. I am just inserting it into the previous stitches so that my end will be secured. Okay, so after this, once you have inserted the tail end with 4 to 5 stitches, now you can fasten this off so that here it won't be untied or unsecure. Okay, so I have fastened off my tail end and it looks both the sides similar. So make sure where you have stitched is in the back side middle. Okay, if you have this like this, then it will be seen abruptly. So what I'll do is I'll fold this so that my joining end will be in the back side where I am not going to attach my eyes, and it will be in the middle, so that here I'll attach my eyes and make the mouth. Okay, so making the eyes is nothing but a double crochet a circle of 12. Okay, so as I already told you, I am using thin yarn, so I am using 4 mm hook. Okay, so I just don't want the eyes to be too big. So make a magic circle, yarn over twice, pull the back loop and do a single crochet. This is how you'll be making your magic circle. Right, now chain 2, do 12 double crochets. If you want to make smaller eye, you can always do 10 or 8 double crochet, but making 12 will be will make the circle look more circular. Okay, otherwise it will be not so much of a perfect round. So after you have done 12 double crochets, you just need to slip stitch into the first double crochet and fasten the end off with the longer tail, because like the cuff, we'll be doing the stitching with the tail end what we are leaving after this double crochets. Okay, so whenever you have to stitch that something, instead of having a new yarn which is unattached you're using for a stitching, you can just leave the long tail end so that you can use the same for stitching. Okay, it will make the stitches more secured. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. See, if I pull this, my circle will be completed, right? I'll be slip stitching into my first double crochet, then as usual chain one before fasten off, leave a long tail and pull up the loop. This is how I have done my eyes. Okay, see, for this, since this is a bigger, broader cuff, I have done 12 double crochets to make the eye, but since this is smaller one, I have done only 10 double crochets for the eye. Okay, so now we are going to make the, now we will be stitching it into the cuff. Before that, make sure the tail end where you have done the magic circle, don't cut this off, because if you cut this till the tip, then your magic circle will not be secure and it will be loosened. So what I will be doing, I will be weaving this into the stitches. Okay. Right. Always make sure it is in the back side of the round. Okay, then only it will be buried under your work. Okay, now make sure in which double crochet row you will be having. See, I have 1 2 3 4. I'll be placing in the middle of this one and this one. Okay, which makes my work even, right? Always stitch throughout completely. Okay, if you insert the needle here, then all these will be unattended and it will not be a good eye, good circle. So work on all the stitches, and that's why we have left a long tail. Okay, so this is how it needs to be thrown in. You need not make this as a Halloween cuff. You can always make this as a normal cuff with whatever colors you want and whatever stitches you want, because many people don't like to be to wear gloves since it's difficult to access the mobile. So you can just use this as a fingerless gloves. Okay, so I have reached the same stitch where I have started. Inserting. Okay, we have made this tail end in the back side so that I can move this to the back of the cuff, and this is the tail end where I have the magic circle, and this is the tail end where I have been stitching. So I'll just make a knot or two to make this more secure. Okay, see, now we can cut these two tail ends off. So this is how we will be using use of all the tail ends to make our work secure. Right, now we are going to make the mouth. Here I have done just like something. Since this is a bigger one, I made a bigger mouth. Since this is a smaller one, I'll be making a much smaller mouth. You can always make the mouth as you want. Okay, no matter. If it's not necessary to make the mouth, you can just place the eye in between the middle, and it's enough. Okay, so again I'll be looking the stitches. This is my middle stitch, so I'll be working my mouth from till here, from here to here, right? So have some tail end in the back so that you will be needing it later for tying a knot, right? So I'll be making my mouth as I want. Make sure you are doing the reverse what you have done, so that you will be covering. See, I have reached here. I have the tail end here. I'll be using these two to make a knot. Don't make the knot too tight because your mouth will be misshaped. Just a simple make the second one much tighter, but the first one just smudge is enough. Okay, see, I'll be cutting my tail end later. So this is how my cuff is gonna look like. Finish the other eye, then you're good to go. So if you like this video, please share it with your friends. Suggest something what you really want to do. Message me in Facebook or comment it here in our video. Okay, above all, please like our channel, subscribe to the channel, like our Facebook page. Thank you.